everyone, welcome back. We're live once again. Jesus Christ, it's it just never ends. Oh God. I mean, we'll just get straight into it, shall we? Address the elephant in the room, and that is that lineup absolutely hoons. It is quite possibly, in the context of the season, in the context of where we currently sit, in the context of the result yesterday between Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest, with Villa now just a point behind us. It's just another team even closer to challenging, or not closer to challenging for the top four, but challenging for the top four. The likes of Fulham and Bournemouth and Brighton, we thought, this could be a little bit not easier, but less competition. And Aston Villa have just about done what would seem to be one of the more impossible things to do, because Nottingham Forest, they're on an absolutely fantastic run of form at the moment, but so too are Aston Villa. And Aston Villa have carried on their form. 8 wins on the bounce in all competitions for them, heading into a game against PSG in the Champions League quarter-finals. They will be absolutely feeling themselves going into that game. And as I said, just a point behind us. Yeah, it begs the question. It begs the question, does it not? Why on earth? Why has Enzo Maresca gone with a weakened side? Albeit, listen, I understand the turnarounds. The game against Tottenham only, 72 hours ago or so, probably a little bit more than that. Thursday night. I don't give a fuck, to be completely honest with you. These players are being paid to stay fit. They're being paid to be in the shape of their lives. You're going to have games at this time of season that it's going to require you to play more than one game a week. I know it's not great that we've had a game on Thursday and now, but let's not make two things about it. We have had games on Thursdays and Sundays the whole season because we've been in the fucking Conference League. It's the way it's been the whole season. So this is not new. This is not new. I've seen so many people complaining or backing Maresca already, saying, look, what do you expect him to do? We didn't need to play on a Thursday. Why did they make us play on Thursday? We play Conference League. Thursday games, I know it's a bit different because it's a Premier League game, and it's not a Conference League game, so that we can rest players for Conference League games these days. But at the same time, it does. We're ultimately resting players for Legia Warsaw and fucking Ipswich on the next weekend. Chances are Palmer won't start against Warsaw. Chances are Cucurella won't start against Warsaw. I'm racking my brain as to why the Christ we have gone with this lineup. It's not even like one player being dropped. It's as in like one big player. Cucurella is a huge player to drop. Palmer, the biggest player to drop. Nicholas Jackson, another huge player who has just come back from injury. So you could argue for that matter, that's the reason he's been dropped, is because he's not 100% just yet, and we need to make sure that he gets eased back into the fold, And so for that, I can kind of understand, but at the same time, I'm not buying it, Maresca. I'm not buying it. Not only that, but we've got today an absolutely crucial game in not just a London derby, not just a West London derby, but it does get more local with Fulham, but still, it is a very, very local derby that I would assume, speaking for Chelsea fans, that Chelsea fans, no less the match-going fans as well, will absolutely be wanting this to be a game that we win. Record at the G-Tech Stadium, we've only won once since and that was in 2021. That was the game that we first played them at the G-Tech since they got promoted. We have not beaten them there since. We have also had an absolutely horrible run of results against them in the time since, and they are proving to be on a more regular occasion tricky customers to play against. So I do not understand, once again, why he has dropped so many players there. Colwill as well. And I listen, I'm no big fan of Colwill. Honestly, I prefer Tosin and Chalobah as a back two anyway. But still, Colwill, for what it's worth, is our main starter centre-back. So to have him dropped as well, it's fucking weird. Badia Shield never plays. Kukurea, Palmer, Neto, and Jackson on the bench is just absolutely crazy to me, So we'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see how it fares. But in terms of the starting 11, we've got Sanchez in goal. Notice Sanchez doesn't get dropped, God forbid, all our top players, the top dog in the eyes of Maresca is Robert Sanchez. I was going to call him Roberto, but he's not worthy of an O on the end of his name. Reece James is in the lineup, and people will obviously say, well, it's not that weak if we got James back in the lineup, and it's like, I don't think it works like that, Sunshine, these days, Tosin Adarabioyo with Trevor Chalobah and Malo Gusto at left back. Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez are joined by Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. Fucking hell. Noni Madueke makes his first appearance off the, starting in the starting 11 for quite some time. And Jadon Sancho, who was arguably the worst fucking player to play for Chelsea against Tottenham the other day, gets a start once again. And not only that, we've got Christopher No Goals and Nkunku. I know he scored quite a few in all competitions, but still, he's absolutely fucking useless up top. So I do expect something to be done about that in terms of, is it going to be Madueke up top, Sancho and Nkunku? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see what happens in that regard. But even still, this is how it stands at the moment in terms of the remaining fixtures for those involved in the top four race. As you can see, Chelsea with a maximum points available of 76 points. Nottingham Forest, after losing yesterday to Aston Villa. I don't know why I haven't taken Aston Villa off of the games. Hang on. Let me update this for you. But they now drop to 78 points available for them, just 2 points more than us. So, that's made it a lot tighter in that regard. Fuck. There we go. They've still got Everton, Spurs, Brentford at home, Palace away, Leicester, West Ham, and of course Chelsea on their final day. Manchester City with a maximum points of 75. They've still got Manchester United later on today. They've got Crystal Palace, always a bogey team for them. Everton, Villa, a big game there. Wolves, Southampton, Bournemouth and Fulham. Their last three games probably, well, not necessarily easy for them, but overall they've got some harder games to play, that's for sure. Newcastle with a maximum points of 77. They've still got Leicester, which will be an easy walk in the park tomorrow. Manchester United at home, quite similar again there. Palace will be tricky. Villa will be tricky. Ipswich will be a walk in the park with Brighton, Chelsea, Arsenal and Everton to finish off their games this season. And then we've got Brighton and Fulham with 68 and 66 points apiece available for max points there. Aston Villa coming up they're coming up the back door with 72 points as their maximum points, with Southampton, Newcastle, Man City, Fulham, Bournemouth, Spurs and Manchester United the games left in their fixtures list. And realistically, Brighton, Fulham and Bournemouth for me taking a bit of a back seat. It's Chelsea, Forest, City, Newcastle and Aston Villa all vying for those fourth and fifth positions respectively. We've got about 20 minutes to go or so until kickoff. Please do make sure you like the stream. Smash the fucking like button. I said it twice. Smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to be notified of any future content on the channel. It is match day in West London and Chelsea will be absolutely gagging gagging for 3 points. At least from the fans' perspective, it does seem as though that the players, that the manager doesn't seem to understand derbies. I take, you know, the Tottenham game, it certainly had derby feel about it, but this is a big one. This is a West London derby, for Christ's sake. This is a, you know, bragging rights are on the table here. And if I'm not mistaken, Flecken, he's come out and said, is that their goalkeeper? It is. Their goalkeeper's come out and said that they have the advantage, which they do. It's no secret. Brentford have the upper hand here. He will have seen the starting 11 we've come out with as well, and he'll think, "Fuck me, I'm gonna be, you know, I can put my feet up. I'm not gonna have anything to do in goal." He said that the slightest advantage for us today, they have the pressure because of the European competitions for next season. So they've addressed the elephant in the room in that regard, is that these teams we're coming up against know that we have pressure on us to finish in the top 4 or 5. And so once they start seeing that that's the case, they know, just shut up shop. Don't allow us to do anything. I'm fairly sure, I saw a statistic as well, that Brentford is the only team, where is it? I liked it earlier today. There it is. Brentford are the only Premier League side without a home clean sheet this season, and have failed to stop the opposition scoring in all 18 of their league and cup fixtures at the G-Tech. They have not had a clean sheet all season at home. So if we do not score today, I don't want to hear sporting directors this, fucking Bowley this, Seg Barley that. We haven't got a striker. He's on the fucking bench. What fucking bright spark decides to put in a game where we need guaranteed goals, albeit Jackson's not exactly like a regular goal scorer. He was at one point this season, but my point remains. If you want to guarantee at least one, you would like to believe that having an actual striker on the pitch, debatable whether or not he's an actual striker, but still, you get the point. He's our striker. Having him on the bench is not really going to bode well. Having Palmer, top scorer and top assist maker this season, having him on the bench. What's the fucking reason behind that? Resting them for Warsaw and Ipswich, for fuck's sake. It makes absolutely no sense. BBC Sport fan reaction said that Nicholas Jackson couldn't hit a barn door on a farm, and Cole Palmer has done next to nothing for the last couple of months. Good, strong management showing that players don't simply get in the starting 11 because of who they are. Oh my God. Really? Now, in this time of season, is when you want to start dropping players for underperforming, is it? Is that what we're going to do? You've finally grown some bollocks to drop some big names, some big players, but you're doing it in a time where we absolutely need to win and score. I mean, that's some smart managerial, work right there from Maresca. It's got to be said. The mood amongst the fellow Chelsea fans attending the Brentford match, having seen the starting lineup, is one of incredulity. Legia Warsaw is the match where you rest key players. What a come down after such an excellent, exciting Spurs performance. This is again what I'm saying. The momentum. My preview yesterday was all about momentum. Taking that momentum into this game against Brentford, a team that we notoriously struggle against. A team that we have had so many issues against over the last few years or so. You get a great result, a big, well-earned result against Tottenham Hotspur in another London derby just a couple of days ago. And you think, right, now's the time to show the people that I'm in charge. Now's the time to show the Chelsea fans. Have some of that. I don't give a bollocks if we get Champions League next season. I'm going to take the stand and I'm going to drop our two most impactful players when it comes to scoring goals this season. Because they don't call the shots. I call the shots. You're getting benched. Jackson, I don't know what more you wanted him for. Apart from scoring, I don't know what else he could have done against Tottenham, you know? I thought he played really well in his first game back. Let's be fucking fair here. I don't understand. Enzo Maresca has spoken out saying about the 5 changes to face Brentford. He said that it's just the game plan. The ones that are going to start, I think, are going to be the right ones. Wow. Fuck me. His reason for doing the changes are the ones that are starting, they're the right ones. Wow, how profound, eh? My manager, what a fucking geezer, eh? The reason I've made these changes is because the players that are starting are the right ones to start. Fucking why? Why? And don't get it twisted. If he wins today, I'm gonna be very sort of in depth about why it is. Were Brentford a bag of shit? You know, are we gonna score a goal that's an absolute mess, or is it a genuine masterclass of managerial expertise? I will call it that. If we absolutely come out the gates here and batter Brentford in this game, I will give Maresca his flowers and say, fuck me, that was a big risk, but maybe calm it down in the next game. You got the result. You got the result. Fair play. You know, congratulations. Who the fuck am I? You know? But at the same time, if we lose, it's a big risk. It is a humongous risk about this time of year to be dropping players, making statements about this, that, and everything else. You know, these players, just because you got a big name doesn't mean you start for Chelsea. If that was earlier on in the season, during the period that we were struggling against Ipswich and Everton and fucking Fulham and all this sort of lot, sure. I 100%, I understand. But at the back end, in the business end of the season, you do not make these subs. It fucking doesn't make a blimey. Oh God, I can't. I woke up today. I went on a walk, you know, I had my ice bath. I had a nice fry up. Shit in a shower, all that sort of stuff. The sun's out, not a cloud in the sky. Not a cloud in the sky. It's an absolutely glorious day for some football. No less a local derby. And Maresca just comes over like a big old fucking swan in the air and takes a big old shit on all of us and says, "You're having a good weekend? Have some of that." That's what he said, basically, to all of us. You having a good weekend, are you? Excited after winning against Tottenham, are you? Have some of that, you fucking bastards. Question my managerial experience, will you? Have some of that. That's what he's doing. Taking a big old shit on all of us and thinking, well, it was, the risk. It would have been worth the rewards. And if it doesn't pay off, you're going to look like a fucking idiot. If it does come off, fair fucking dues. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what a fucking error that this could end up being. Jesus Christ. Here's the lineup once again for all of you that are curious as to what the hell is going on. I'm going to go through some comments here because I've seen some people having some things to say. Makes no sense because surely Nkunku, Sancho, Madueke, KDH will all start on Thursday. Well said. Absolutely. It doesn't make a blind bit of sense. Honestly. What is this team? What are you doing? Setting us up to fail, says Rudy. What are we saying? Go 1-0 up, then bring 20 defenders on and see out the last 60 minutes, says Bully. Sounds like a plan. Why did you have to say that? Brentford now guaranteed a clean sheet. If they get a clean sheet, it's another fucking just sack him now. Brentford haven't had a clean sheet in any competition this season. 18 home games in both league and cup, and they have not had a clean sheet at home. We have started 0 strikers. 0 strikers, and we've dropped our most impactful player, both goals and assist wise, this season. Just for the fucking laugh of it, you know. We need goals, but fuck that. We need goals, but nah. We won't start Palmer. No. We'll rest him for a game that he's not going to play in. You know, Jackson is so influential when he plays, doesn't even score. Even if he doesn't score, yeah, exactly. Like his presence was so felt against Tottenham, it was unbelievable. Big up Harry. Our lineup looks peak. Our clueless manager at the wheel, DJ Sav J. Yeah, it does seem as though Maresca's on a bit of a mad one today. Bully said, and Palmer just couldn't give bollocks. He will be off to PSG or Madrid in the summer. Well, if we drop him for games like this, then it seems as though it's going to be more or less the case. Vintage saying he obviously has confidence, league in mind, conference league in mind. Don't mind what you just read, Harry. Maresca is useless to this club. I care less about the conference league. I mean, to be focusing on the conference league more than the Champions League is a little bit crazy. Maresca says that the Conference League is more important than the Champions League. I know that that's not verbatim, but that is still what I read from what we see today. Rudy says that this team stinks. Maresca has the worst in-game management I've ever seen, says Bully. What a load of bollocks, says Value. Yeah, a lot of people just aren't very happy. Second half is the longer half, and he will bring on the top boys then, says Taylor in the Den. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna rely on those players at some point in this game. It's just the way it is. Please explain the starting 11. It's pretty bad. I just don't understand why Nkunku plays striker. He doesn't get the passes. Why when he is eventually through, then he gets the ball and hasn't got a Scooby what to do. 100%. I'm a clown apparently. My only guess is that with those 4 players in particular are going to get game time in this because he is mainly focusing on Conference League. Palmer, Jackson, Neto to start Thursday, which in my opinion is diabolical. We do not need to start any of those. We do not need to start any of those players against Warsaw. We could play our B team against Warsaw and be fine. I have no doubts we will be fine. You know, if we were playing Borat Banjaluka, though, it could be another thing. You know, I reckon I'd be a little bit shaky against old Borat Banjaluka. They've got a title deciding game to them in the Bosnia Herzegovina fucking whatever the hell you call it league. That's at 6:45 tonight. My second team, Borat Banjaluka. Come on, the old Borat Banjaluka. Hopefully they can seal the title tonight. We could have played our under-21s against them. Yeah. I mean, they beat us. They beat the senior team in under-20, well, in training session, in a training session game. So, who knows? Listen, it's not all bad news. It's not all bad news because, listen, you've got to have faith in the boys. You've got to have faith in the manager. Trust in the process, boys and girls. You listen. You gotta trust in the process. It's 10 o'clock. Trust in the process. Baldy knows what he's doing. I guarantee you. Not a doubt in my mind that this is going to be a win for Chelsea. If he wants confidence, if he wants blind confidence, I'll give it to them. You want some, I'll give it you. is basically what I was saying. It's games like this. It's games like this where Enzo throws shit at the wall and thinks that might work. And we, as fans, are being told to just trust the process, believe in what he's doing, and just back the boys. And you know what? I'm going to do that until they fuck up. I'm just gonna trust in the process until it all inevitably goes wrong, you know? So make sure you do like the stream. Let's try and get to 50 likes before the game starts. We're live in about 2.5 minutes. It is not on TV, so I may have to look away from the comments for the remainder. The radio that I'm watching, or that I'm listening to, rather, is Talk Sport. If you're in America, I think the game is on USA. I could be wrong. It might be on Peacock. I'm pretty sure it's on USA. If you're looking for somewhere to look at in America. Other than that, I don't know. I'm a little bit stuck. I'm gonna have to look at the wall and try and imagine what's going on while I'm listening to fucking Jason Cundy or whoever it is that's commentating. Yeah, Alex told me that the game's on USA in America. If only. But yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous for this game, and it's not necessarily what I was planning on feeling. It's got to be said. Liverpool and Fulham are also playing each other in the other game today, so I'm going to have to change the table around as we count down the minutes. We count down the minutes. Oh, what the fucking Christ am I doing? It's +4, +11. They'll go up to 46. We're up to 53. Where's the table? I need to get the table up. Where is it? What's a VPN? I don't even know what that is. So I think that's all good to go. So the table that you're going to see in a second is the table for when kickoff commences and, you know, we are drawing. This is what the table will look like. I will take that off the screen and update it when goals are scored and whatnot. But anyway, let's get this show on the road, shall we? What do you mean you don't know what a VPN is? What's a VPN? I don't know what a VPN is at all. I absolutely hate how someone living in England can't watch all the games. It's unbelievable. Well, that's just the way it goes, I'm afraid. Even though it's not even a 3 o'clock kickoff, we don't get to watch the game. It is what it is. Again, keep smashing that like button. The game is probably underway at this rate. It's 30 seconds over time. It hasn't started just yet. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose this with this lineup. Yeah. It's a big risk. It's a big, big risk. La 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 la, Giroud. God, I miss Giroud. Giroud would bang in a game like this, I'll tell you that much. It could be the lineup he's gone with and Giroud up top, and I wouldn't give a fuck about the lineup at all. I'd be absolutely fine. I would be absolutely tickety fucking boo if it was this lineup, but Giroud was playing. I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. Cool. Don't give a fuck. Absolutely fine. It will be Chelsea to kick off. Banana, banana, bow. Giroud. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit behind on the old radio. But yeah, I'm not going to look at the chat for the majority of the first half. So if you're wondering where I am or why I'm not talking about the chat, then that is why. Focus is on the game. Chelsea, kick off. It is a 4-3-3 versus a 4-2-3-1. And the Chelsea fans in attendance giving it large, as Enzo Fernandez is fouled. Early free kick for Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez to take. 43 seconds on the clock. And we find ourselves with a chance already. It's not actually Enzo Fernandez. I think it's, it's Dewsbury Hall and James. James whips it in. Great chance! Oh, right across the face of goal. Tosin Adarabioyo with the biggest out of the chances. And Nkunku at the back post as well. You would argue probably should have put this in the back of the net. It whips in. Everyone's on side. And Nkunku completely unmarked. We should be 1-0 up. Tosin should have got a foot on it. Nkunku should have anticipated it. A wasted chance already. This is the Chelsea way. Jesus Christ, what a chance. Poor goal kick. Given away. But then given away back to Brentford, who are on the attack. Sanchez is going to have to come out here. He boots it away. Again, Brentford haven't managed a clean sheet in any competition this season at home. So you would like to imagine we could get a goal in this game. But again, after studying that lineup like we did in the last half an hour or so in the build-up to the game, it's going to be trickier than normal, to say the least. It is Michael Oliver, the referee for today. So bear that in mind. Stuart Atwell is VAR. Brentford storming down the left-hand sides. Looks like a pre-season game. It's such nice weather today. Crossed in! Great chance already! Side netting for Mbeumo. Jesus Christ. Mbeumo and Visa linking up there. Brilliant play from Brentford. Crosses it in. Back post. Mbeumo plays it back across the face of goal and Visa's there. Outstretched leg. Just puts it wide. Sanchez may have had it covered. But the first real signs of danger as Sanchez just plays it out to absolutely no one except a Brentford player. And their attack is still on. Crosses it in. Saved again by Sanchez in the 6-yard box. He's looking for a counter-attack, but we know this game. We know how Sanchez works. There's no playing it quick out the back. No. No counter-attack in football on this Chelsea side. It's not allowed. You'll get fucking benched. Played down the wing, and it's out for a throw-in. And it's bad Chelsea. Absolutely glorious weather today. Nkunku heads it past his man. Heads it down again. It's a lovely run. If he can find the pass. Takes a little too long. Sancho. Back to James. Chalobah. Across to the right-hand side. Here's Gusto. Finds Madueke. Gusto is available. Madueke takes on his man to the byline. Crosses it in. And that could be a corner ball. Look like it absolutely should be a corner ball. Yeah, I think several players will be a big miss today. It's Jackson being one of them for sure. First 5 minutes. And neck and neck, I'd say. Definitely evenly matched so far. I'd say Chelsea... Well, no, it's pretty much 50-50 all around. We've not looked bad. We've not looked great. Hoofed forward again. Throw into Brentford on the halfway line. Played inside. And back to the defence. All the way back to the keeper. Chelsea closing in. And Brentford dealing it well. Looks to play it through the middle. Intercepted by Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez is fouled. Oh, sorry. Dewsbury Hall is fouled. Just trying to establish ourselves in this game. Gusto. Chalobah. Toss in. James looks for the switch of play. He'll find Madueke. He'll get to that. No problem. In the corner flag. Back to Enzo. Gusto in support. Chalobah. Toss in. James again. Finds Gusto. Playing in the inverted role today. James definitely the one staying further back. James. Dewsbury Hall. It's all Chelsea at the moment. The game plan definitely maintaining possession, which is what we were promised with Enzo Maresca in the early days, is possession-based dominance. And it hasn't necessarily been that on a regular basis with Chelsea over the last few months. Very hit and miss. But right now, we are doing a very good job of holding on to the ball. Chalobah. Caicedo finds Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. There's space out wide. Here's Caicedo. Might have a shot from distance and finally get a goal that isn't disallowed for a change. Here's Madueke down the right. Enzo. Looks for the 1-2. Oh, Madueke. I mean, the pass wasn't really doable in the end either way. There was no way Madueke was going to be able to get that on the end of that, even if he did carry on his run. But it was worth a chance. Worth a chance. Brentford playing it out from the back. And now over the top. Brilliant chance for Brentford. Left-hand sides. Up against Chalobah. It's played in. Visa takes it to the byline. Looked like it might have gone out. Plays it back. Crossed in first time and easily collected by Robert Sanchez. It's Chelsea's possession versus Brentford's counter-attack, basically, is what I feel like it's going to be like for the most of the game, for the majority of this game. It's just how well can we defend on those counter-attacks, for fuck's sake. I just pray we don't get caught out at some point. Chalobah. Back to Sanchez with a fucking terrible first touch. Puts Chalobah in danger here. In our own corner flag. Just kick it out, Chalobah, for fuck's sake. Sanchez putting us in such fucking danger there for no reason. What are you doing, Madueke? Plays that back to Sanchez instead of playing it forward. We've still got the ball somehow. Such dangerous football we play at times. My God, here's Enzo Fernandez. Nkunku. Sancho taking on his man. And does exactly what you would expect. Turns around, passes it back. James looks to play in Nkunku. It's played around the back of him and absolutely amounts to 0. Oh, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't say shaky so far, but it's weird seeing that many of our big players on the bench. Cole Palmer looks freezing. He looks absolutely freezing. Umbuemo charges down. 70% possession for Chelsea in this game so far. A shot apiece. And 0 shots on target apiece as well. So 70% possession for Nish at the moment. 0-0. Who the fuck am I? 0-0 around the grounds. 12 minutes played in both of those games. Sanchez plays it forward. Dispossessed. And Nkunku charging down the goalkeeper. I say charging. It's more or less a fucking light speed walk. Brentford, I think, just trying to assert a bit more dominance on this game than what they've had so far. As we said, 70% possession for Chelsea so far in this game, in the opening 10 or so minutes. Brentford looking to have a passage of their own, dominating possession in their own right, even if it is playing it around the back at the moment. Tracking back. And Nkunku, again, hardly fucking sprinting for it. 0 wins, 2 draws, 5 losses in their previous 7 Premier League home matches. The worst home winless run since 2006 for Brentford. Here's a chance. Bit of a lapse in judgment there. Leaves Sancho. Dewsbury Hall plays him in. Sancho with the cut-in and the shot. I don't quite know for why. And I know I say Sancho needs to shoot more often, but that just was never, ever the opportunity to have a shot there. Picking and choosing his moments. Great defending there by Gusto. Wins the ball back. Sanchez. Poor first touch from James from a very poor pass out from Sanchez. We're doing well, though, to get this out of danger. James switches it across the penalty box to Chalobah, which is rule number 1 of what the fuck you're not supposed to do as a defender. But he gets away with it. Enzo and Nkunku, too short to the pass. Again, not a great pass from Enzo Fernandez, but Nkunku, if he was in a bit of a better position there. 1-0 to Liverpool and 1-0 to Tottenham, if you can believe that. Unsurprising, to say the least. I'll update the table, as you can see. Free kick to Brentford's. It's crossed in. Great chance! Intercepted well by Caicedo. Visa was there waiting. Great defending in the end. Would have been a guaranteed goal, I think, if that hadn't have been for Caicedo's interception. Noisy fucking thing. Bit of hustle and bustle in the box at the moment between James and Collins. Great takedown there by James. Vying for that top position. He goes down again. Great chance for Brentford. It's a bit of a mess, but cleared away. And the counter-attack, you would like to believe Sancho might be able to get a bit of pressure on this. He does. Poor header from the defender. And Sancho cannot do anything with it. And also ran it out for a throw-in. Brilliant play, Jaden, there. Fucking hell, teach me your ways. Oh, my God. An infuriating player to watch. He really is. He really is. As we said, Ipswich up next. It's a weird pass. And Dewsbury Hall tracks down well. Probably one of the better players on the pitch so far for Chelsea has been Dewsbury Hall. He's here, he's there, he's every fucking where. Dewsbury Hall, Dewsbury Hall. He's here, he's there, he's every fucking where. Dewsbury Hall, Dewsbury Hall. The game is going exactly as you would expect. 50 likes on the stream. Make sure you are smashing the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock. Let's try and get to 100 as soon as possible. Poor play there by James. Gives it away, but Tossin's there to get it back. Finds Sanchez. Chalobah on the right-hand side. Played forward. Decent effort there to find Madueke on the right wing there. Just a little bit too much on it, and Flecken collects. What do you reckon Chelsea will do regarding Sancho? I just think at the moment it's probably worth their while to just spend the 5 million and give him back, to be honest. I can't imagine, based on his performances, that they think that it's a good investment. If his name wasn't Jadon Sancho, I think it would be a bit of a see you later sort of moment, you know? I don't know. Played out the back from Flecken. Intercepted, and Madueke can't get to that. A frustrating first half so far. But the attacking players, all three of them, can't really do much with what they've been given. Just need to up the pace a little bit. Nkunku is offside. What a surprise. Chance for Brentford. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm trying to... There we go. It's a strange one. Because on this occasion, I need to... Hang on. Hopefully I'm logged in. I am. Thank God for that. There we go. I just got to change the time. If I can ever actually see what the time is. 44. Good enough. Played over the top. James having to defend here. It's offside anyway. Play continues. Probably should have taken the free kick. Maybe not. Enzo Fernandez finds Madueke. Nicely played over the top. It's just round the back, and surely that's a handball from Madueke. Play continues. Absolutely, absolutely looked like a handball to me. James. Caicedo. Gusto. Back to toss in. Man, who would have thought lacking in our best attackers has really stunted us in terms of our attacking ability. Enzo Fernandez, see what he can do. Nice pass inside. And Nkunku. Caicedo out wide, finds Sancho. Dewsbury Hall makes the run, crosses it in first time, and it could be a corner ball. It's been kept in, apparently. Fucking, what a save. If that was actually kept in. Poor back pass there, or back heel. I don't know what you call it these days. Gusto. Nice play. And Nkunku, fuck me! You were in! And Nkunku was in. He just chose not to fucking run with the ball. Enzo. Oh, man, what a chance. It's Nkunku. Madueke. Gusto. Oh, it's just too much again. And then fouls his man. 1-1 in the game between Liverpool and Fulham. I'll wait until half time to update. I fucking can't be asked. Double the passes made from Chelsea. Not that any of that shit matters at this point. Like, it's all absolutely pointless. Possession and passing. We're doing better. We're doing better somehow. But not really. Have you seen the bench? Chance here for Brentford. Player down. Off the ball. And a free kick's been given and a yellow card has been given to Malo Gusto for a foul off the ball And now a free kick in a really, really good position here for Brentford. Malo Gusto penalised. It is a foul. Looking at it. Does look like Gusto's just been absolutely done up like a fucking what's name there, but... Malo Gusto in the book. And Brentford, as I said, in a great position here to take the lead. Despite all of our massive amount of passing more than them and our possession more than them and all these stats that we have more than them, you think if they score here and we just completely dominate possession and passing and everything, Maresca will look at that and think, we were unlucky. We were unlucky not to get the win. Shot over the bar. Not a good free kick at all. Yeah. He's not been great, Gusto, has he, this season? Not the Gusto we know. Certainly not. What was it? My Gusto? Mi Gusta. That's the one I'm thinking. Oh, Brentford are through, and it's a great save by Sanchez. Oh, my words. This man, listen, if Robert Sanchez chooses for now to be the time that he brings back any sort of quality, the back end of the season, it's an absolutely shocking shot. I take it back. Sanchez did fuck all there. The guy fell over the ball. I was ready to absolutely suck him off clean there. But my God, he just completely missed the ball. He completely missed the ball. And Sanchez just needed to pick the ball up. Oh, man. Poor pass. Counter-attack could be on here. Brilliant run. And Nkunku fouled off the ball. Of course, we don't get a free kick after there's been a foul off the ball. No, no. God forbid. How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul on Nkunku? That's arguably more of a foul than the one where they got the free kick. And Nkunku picks it up, just gives it... Oh, Nkunku's fucking useless up top, man. Bring Jackson on in the second half. For the love of God, bring him on now. Played inside. Here's Wisa. Calls for handball. Shot. Hits his bald head. Great body there from Nkunku. Dewsbury Hall. Madueke is on, but Enzo just couldn't quite get the ball away in time, and Enzo might have had a kick out there. Brentford look for the cross, blocked off of Gusto. Comes back to him. Gonna say that looked miles offside. God, that haircut. Terrible. 15 minutes to play. Gone exactly as you would expect so far. Gone exactly as you would expect. Ugh. Useless up top. All right in defense. Oh man, we can't do anything here. Oh, Sanchez, Jesus. Oh my God, I didn't even realize Sanchez had dropped the ball there. Jesus. Oh my God, we look awful. We didn't look terrible in the... Oh my God, he's absolutely fucked him there. And Buemo! What a chance! And Buemo with maybe one of the best touches you'll see this season. Did he do that with his back? No, he didn't. It's a lovely first time touch though. Cuts inside, takes the shot. Sends James for an absolute fucking hot dog. Jesus Christ. What a chance. What a chance for Brentford there. Whoa. Fulham are 2-1 up. Jesus Christ. What is going on? Michael Oliver having a word with Reece James. Oh, shit. That actually puts them up to 8th, I think. It does. Oh, I'll just do it at half time, man. Fucking, I can't be asked. So much work. Manually doing it. Jesus. 12 minutes to play. Chelsea very, very gradually looking as though they're the team that are going to concede. We started all right. I'm not going to toot his horn too much, but we started off okay. Attacking wise, we have not been good at this entire game. Madueke has been pretty non-existent. Sancho's just been Sancho, and Nkunku has, better use being elsewhere, except on the pitch. Cut inside and a shot from Madueke. Doesn't even challenge the keeper. Ah, dear. A goalless 0-0 would be so funny with all the stats that there are. James has been sent again. James is not having a stinker by any stretch of the imagination, but Mbeumo is absolutely riding him today. Just playing it round the back, Brentford. And intercepted Madueke. If he's got the pace to get on it, he could. Even Nkunku could fucking keep up with play! Fucking useless twat! Oh my God, how do you not run with him in that situation? For fuck's sake! Corner ball. Fulham are 3-1 up. Arsenal, 3 times 21 points they can get, plus 61. 369. Liverpool just need 3 more wins. 3 wins and a draw, actually. They need 3 wins and a draw, and I guarantee you that 4th game is against us. Am I right or am I wrong? 4 games from now. West Ham, Leicester, Tottenham, Chelsea on the 4th game. If they lose today... Oh my God, what a save. If they lose today, they will need to do just 1 point against us, but no doubt they'll get a fucking win against us. And they'll win the league against us. It's just written in the stars, isn't it? What if they lose them all? Well, then it's going to be tighter, isn't it, I suppose? That's just assuming that they win the next 3 after this game against Fulham at 3-1. Makes for an interesting end of the season. (2-0) to Tottenham against Southampton. Be an unusual feeling to Tottenham fans winning. No doubt they'll still be thinking that they can fuck it up somehow, especially against bottom of the league. Here's Madueke. Good God, this game is boring the shit out of me over the last 10 minutes. We're doing nothing. Play it! Fuck! Sancho crossed in! Touched by the defender. Nearly puts it in the back of the net. Puts it out for a corner ball instead. Terrible cross from Sancho. Even if that had gone through, it wouldn't have gone to anyone. Corner ball to Chelsea. Is that Enzo over the ball? I think it is. Ball comes in. It's lofted in. Comes... Oh, fucking what? Every fucking corner there's an issue. Free kick given to Brentford. As soon as the corner was taken, he blew the whistle. Goal disallowed for Tottenham. It's 1-0 now. $26 likes away from 100. Let's try and get to 100 likes on the stream before half time. Just over 5 minutes to play. Would be massively appreciated. Please do also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the bell notification to know when I go live next. I'll be live tomorrow for the Leicester-Newcastle game with Top 4 Watch. And then, of course, we've got Champions League returning this week. I won't be doing watch-alongs for those, but we will have Conference League on Thursday, so a preview on Wednesday. And then, of course, we've got Ipswich later on in the week as well. Chance for Mbuemo. Outside of the boot pass. Nearly pulls it off. James. Sancho. What the fuck are you doing? Sancho's just switched play to Chalobah, who's in the box. This playing it across the box thing is pissing me off. Enzo. Do you think he makes a substitution at half-time? I'm not so sure he does. Madueke could be through here. Leaves a foot in. Fuck me, Michael Oliver, you big old fucking flannel. I don't think he'll make a substitution at half-time. If he does, it'll be the obvious ones, but knowing him, he'll probably bring Badiashile on. Here we go. It's a poor first touch. We got lucky there. I think he could have been in. Gusto. Lovely pass. Finds Dewsbury Hall. Sancho. Dewsbury Hall continues his run. Absolutely no one available. Enzo protests that he was. Here's Caicedo. Gusto on the right. Makes the run. Sancho's available on the left. James finds him. Sancho is fucking useless, man. He's under pressure. Pass the fucking ball, man. What are you waiting for? Madueke. Enzo. Chalobah. Toss in. Back to Chalobah. 3 minutes to play. I can't imagine there's much in the way of additional time. No more than 2. No more than 2. Sanchez. Blasts it forward. Absolutely no one there. And Chalobah looking to chest it down. Puts it out for a throw-in. Fucking brilliant. Tottenham's second goal has come against Southampton. Two minutes to play. And 58% possession, though. Jesus. How much? 8 minutes? No, it's not 8 minutes. I thought they said 8 minutes. Great ball, and Buemo just can't touch it. Such a bald head. Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer both warming up. Got to be some of the ugliest bibs I've seen. Could they have made that Nike logo any bigger? Get up. Oh, man. Free kick to Brentford in a pretty dangerous position here. And a yellow card. Fuck me. This has gone pretty much as bad as you would think, without conceding anyway. Oh, it's pretty dangerous. It's a pretty dangerous tackle there from Tosin. I don't know if this is going to go to VAR or not. It's not going to VAR. It was studs up on the ankle. Can't help but think we got away with one there. Shocked. I'm surprised it didn't get checked at least. Two minutes of additional time. Is that actually our 86th yellow? That sounds so stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true. I'd be shocked if that doesn't require disciplinary action from like the Premier League, you know. Enzo Fernandez is down. The referee was waiting to blow the whistle. I don't know for what, considering it's a head injury. Oh, absolutely nothing in that, and Enzo's made a meal of it. We'll take the free kick, I suppose, but just not a free kick, really, is it? Fernandez is up smiling. Go on, play it quick. James and Dewsbury Hall over the ball. What are we going to do here? Oh, man. Can we just not foul someone when the fucking set piece is being taken? Oh, my God. Chance. Toss in. Once again, the front man. Absolutely unmarked. And there goes the halftime whistle. Fucking what an absolute pile of shit that was. Oh. I do not want to look at Alex. Thank you very much. Well, there we go. Half-time at the G-Tech Stadium. Please do smash the like button. We're nearly at 100 likes. It is 0-0, unsurprisingly, at half-time. And, I mean, when you bench pretty much all of your attacking power, it's not really much of a surprise that we don't score a goal or even come close, really. We've had a couple of chances, but more so in the field of Tosin Adarabioyo with most chances out of all of that. Other than that, I mean, I'd be pretty remiss if I didn't mention that it's more so been Brentford, for the most part, that have been coming the closest. Liverpool are losing 3-1 at Craven Cottage. My God. What in the hell is going on? I'm just amending the table to reflect the halftime situation. 3 minutes of additional time in that game. And it does seem as though it's going to end 3-1, and it does. 3-1 at Craven Cottage at half time. Listen, it's one of those games where we knew what we were going to get. We absolutely knew what we were going to get. And I'm not surprised. I was giving Enzo the benefit of the doubt that maybe we could see some managerial expertise at show here on display. And maybe, just maybe, he'll prove us wrong. There's still a second half to prove us otherwise, but if we're being honest, after that, what we've just seen, it's unlikely that he's going to stick with that for much longer, because it was pretty woeful. Pretty woeful. Nkunku completely out of the game, off the mark, just so uninfluential in the game. You are as good as you are if he wasn't on the pitch, as if he is on the pitch. You know, he's so uninvolved in the game from start to finish. It is a joke just how bad Nkunku has been for Chelsea in the time that he's been here. Regardless of the the beginning of the season of him having, being top goal scorer, even though he hadn't played in the Premier League for the most part. Jadon Sancho, pretty much more of the same from him, of just being quite a frustrating player to watch, running down the wing, cutting back and passing it to James. I could do that. Realistically, am I getting paid £250,000 a week to do so? I am not indeed. It's just not even remotely close to what's going on. He's stealing a living, to be completely honest with you. And Man United fans warned us. Did we listen? We didn't. We thought that it might be different for us. I think that's what Jadon Sancho gives off. It's the same with Morata. It's the same with Romelu Lukaku and so many other players. You think that you're going to get the best out of these players, and you just get the same. Jadon Sancho is a fraudulent player, and if we actually decide to spend 25 million on him rather than 5 million to send him back to once he came, I would be not surprised, because we make some stupid decisions as a team as it is. But I'd be disappointed, because let's be fucking clear here. Jadon Sancho, I have really tried, and I've said earlier on, I liked what I saw from Sancho in the early goings. Then he got a bit of injuries, a couple of injuries or an injury, and saw himself, dropped and didn't really get to play much. He got dropped in general as well. And now he's back in the fold and he's playing a lot more. Just fucking shit, isn't he? He's just so bad. There's glimpses. There's been glimpses of moments that you think he's going to do something here. He's going to do something here. Like, Jadon's going to come out with some absolute magic here. And it never comes. It never, ever comes. He might have a fucking snapshot today out of the blue and it go in the back of the net, but does that make up for the shit that he's been playing this season? I don't think so. Madueke, I'll give him a bit more of the benefit of the doubt, because he has been out for quite some time, and I don't even think Madueke would have been too aware that he would have been thrown into a game this quickly from a starting position. Neto's been dominating the starting lineup. Sancho as well. He's just not been involved very much. Some of the passes to him haven't been great. His first touch hasn't been amazing. But he has still, at the very least, gone down the wing, tried to get a cross off. Sancho, even when he won the corner, the fucking cross that he did was such a p-roller. It just wouldn't have made a difference anyway if it had gone through. I don't know what to expect in this second half. Is he going to make a substitution, one or two? Who knows? Only time will tell. I don't know. I don't want to already be like, I told you so. The lineup was a risk. But we need to make a substitution. I don't want him to try and make a point and him think I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to stick to what I've done and hope for the best, ride it out, and then maybe in the 75th minute think, all right, we should probably bring Palmer and Jackson on now to try and fix things here and try and get a goal. Or even worse, imagine we concede first in this game and we have to then try and fight back. That, as soon as we go 1-0 down, he's going to bring on fucking Jackson. He's going to bring on Cucurella. He's going to bring on Palmer. He's just going to bring on the whole gang, and he's absolutely going to do that. As soon as we concede one, if we do, which is absolutely possible with the way that Brentford have played so far today, there's a goal in them. There's absolutely a goal in them. Can you see a goal in us with this team that we've got out so far? I don't fucking think so. I don't even think it's remotely possible that we have a goal in us at the moment. And if we do, which this is saying a lot because he hasn't come close to scoring yet, but he's had the most chances, is tossing Adebayo on the set pieces. He's had the two biggest chances right at the beginning in the game, in the first in the first minute, and then right at the end of the half. we're not going to score with the team we've got on right now. I just don't see it. We need João Felix. No, we fucking don't. We do not need João Felix at all. No one has ever said, do you know what we need? We need a bit of João Felix right now. Unless you're fucking Pice, who seems to love him some João Felix. I don't necessarily see João Felix being the answer to our problems. I'll be honest with you. Stripping Sancho of his name, he's just Jaden. Yeah. I've started calling him Jaden now instead of Sancho. Sancho just sounds too flary, doesn't it? It's got too much flair in his name to be able to be calling him that. We need Sterling. Yes, Raheem Sterling would be a breath of fresh air in this team, wouldn't he? Fuck yeah, now. No, I think arguably Raheem Sterling would be the worst thing we could put in this fucking thing. Substitutions wise, listen, let's have a look at the where's the lineups? Here we go. The lineup. I mean, this is how we fared so far. And Kunku, I mean, you might as well fucking, what do we do? Just, there we go. Let's just make him a little bit more translucent or transparent rather, because he might as well be. The ball just goes straight through him. Doesn't even get to him. The positioning of that guy is just awful. So he's as good as fucking not there. Madueke and Sancho. I'd like to see, honestly, George. I'd like to see George come on if possible. I just think Sancho off. If we're being real, Sancho, he's not going to do it either. Sancho off. Let's put George on. I think Dewsbury Hall's been all right, you know. I do think Dewsbury Hall he's been okay, but realistically, we're going to have to go to that. He's going to have to go off, unfortunately for him. That just says everything you need to know about this lineup. The fact that Dewsbury Hall has been the best player on our pitch so far, along with Enzo, I think. And then, yeah, fucking Jackson up top, because why isn't that the fucking case in the first place? Neto to come on at some point, I would say. I mean, realistically, George isn't going to come on at all. So I could see Madueke swapping over and then Neto on the right-hand side. But there's just no way we're going to make 3 substitutions at half time. Let's be completely honest here. It ain't happening. It's just not happening. So, whilst we do have firing power on the bench, I just don't see a world in which he makes even one. I'd be so surprised if he makes even one substitution, to be completely honest with you. But we'll see. We will see. As it stands, we are 3 points clear of Newcastle. Do they have 2 games in hand over us at the moment? They do. They would have 2 games in hand over us at the moment. If we lost this, they would have a game in hand to then go 3 points clear of us. So, needless to say, whilst it still would be tight, I would much rather win a game like this, to be completely honest with you. I think it's more, it's in our interest, in our best interest to just fucking win. For God's sake. Why? Why on earth has he gone off? Why has he gone with this starting 11? I know some of the reasons people have given, but it makes absolutely no sense. If we did this against Ipswich, I would get it kind of. But Brentford is a team we notoriously struggle against, especially at the G-Tech. So for us to do this in this game, right after winning against Tottenham, we've got momentum probably, or you would argue, you would hope. And it's just, so far, 45 minutes, just so depressing to watch. But so predictable. So predictable. Why would you play Nkunku? You know? Why? A player who has notoriously this season done fuck all in the Premier League. Absolutely fuck all. And you think, I mean, I know we need to win this game realistically, and our future next season, you know, European football, front of shirt sponsor, a Jordan deal, fucking Champions League as a whole, building the club back to where we need to be. This game against Brentford, let's just throw it, eh? Let's make it a little bit harder. Let's make it even harder than it already is. Let's play Nkunku. Let's play a guy who cannot score to save his life. At least with Jackson, you know he's going to have some impact. His hold-up play is good. He knows how to actually play on the ball. His passing's good. He can assist. He can do everything. Doesn't always need to score to have an impact. Whereas Nkunku does nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I really did not understand his reasoning for going with Nkunku. And if I'm not mistaken, there are no changes at halftime. Fuck me. Fuck me everywhere. Just absolutely fuck me to death. He's going to do it, isn't he? He's going to do it. He's going to wait until the fucking... Oh no, Jackson is coming on. What are you talking about? You bamboozled me there. You bamboozled me. If it's Nkunku off for Jackson, we're laughing. You know, I'm not saying a guaranteed win by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fucking better than Nkunku. Who's he brought off? Right, smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Hey! 10 o'clock. We're back underway, baby. Still don't know who's come off. I'm assuming it's Nkunku. It is Nkunku. So we've got Sanchez, Malo Gusto, Trevor Chalobah, Tosin, Adarabioyo, Reece James, all staying on. Enzo Fernandez, a good chance for Mbuemo. Enzo, Caicedo, Sancho, Dewsbury Hall, Madueke, and Nicholas Jackson. So Christopher Nkunku has come off. Unsurprisingly. Well, surprisingly at the same time, really. Excuse me. That's a lumpy one. Let's see if Jackson can make an impact. Seems like a game that Jackson would score in, if truth be told. I don't know if that's just me being wishful thinking, but I don't know. I've got more belief. I've got more belief in fucking Jackson than Nkunku, I'll say that much. So at least we've come into this second half with a bit of intent to actually score. That is Maresca saying, let's actually try and get a goal here. And it shows real belief in fucking Nkunku. Shows real belief in Jackson to say, like, you're going to be the man to come on and get a goal. Michael Oliver's given fucking everything as a free kick in this game. And not to us. That is weak, to say the least, against Nicholas Jackson there. Ball played in. Headed away by Enzo there. Sorry, Dewsbury. I keep mixing Enzo and Dewsbury Hall up, for fuck's sake. It's Jackson. Brilliant play. He has already done more than Nkunku did. I mean, it's a poor pass from him, I'll be honest. But he's already been involved now more than Nkunku did in the entire first half. That being said, he'd given the ball away and they could be on to score here. Malo Gusto plays in Madueke, I hope. He hasn't. He's gone for Enzo Fernandez with a great ball through to Nicholas Jackson. He's through and he's fucking dragged it wide. But it's, again, more than fucking Nkunku did all game. Worth an effort. The angle was never on his side, to be completely honest with you, but it's a good sign of things to come. Yeah, it's something. It's a chance. You're absolutely right. 100 likes on the stream. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey! 10 o'clock. Thank you very much. Let's keep it going. Try and get to 150. James. Oh, for fuck's sake, Madueke. Jesus. Ball given away. Great chance. There's too much on it. Noni giving the ball away stupidly there. And no tracking back on his part either. God knows he won't do that. What is the fucking point of these short goal kicks? If Maresca doesn't want him to just boot it up, why does the defender pass to him so that he can boot it up there? What's the fucking difference? I get that it draws the other team further in and then they're further forward. And if there was no one around whatsoever, then obviously everyone would be further up. But we're back to the goalkeeper on their side. So it makes absolutely no fucking difference what way the goal kick is taken. It just puts more danger on us. It puts more pressure on us. It's going to take something special to get a goal in this game. With the way that we're playing. It's Madueke, Enzo, Jackson. Oh, he could have crossed it back in! Deflection! Oh my God, it's nearly got in about 3 fucking times. What a chance. Jackson should have cut it back to, I think he did. I don't know if that was a shot. He should have cut it back to Enzo. Then the defenders hit it off the goalkeeper. Nearly put it in his own net. He sent it out for a corner ball. That's got to be one of the biggest chances we've had of the game so far. Corner's going to be taken short by the looks of it. Oh, man. It's not going to be taken short at all. Cross comes in. Anyone there? Jackson. Caicedo jumps for it. Heads it back into the fold. Tossin wins it. Jackson wins it. Comes out. James could have a fucking pop from here. He does. It was so bad. But worth a chance all the same. Good tackle. Gets the ball. Brentford fans are protesting, but he definitely got the ball there. Play continues. Chelsea playing around the back. Working towards the right-hand side. Plays it inside to Malagusto. It's Madueke. Bit more urgency, mate. Would be good. Finds Malagusto. He's onside. Crosses it in. Jackson's at the front post. Out for a corner ball. We're working them. We're working them down. It's funny how much of an impact Jackson can make. None of this was happening when Nkunku was on the fucking pitch. Jackson comes on. Game is now a completely different ball game altogether. Corner ball. In it comes. Headed. Goal kick. Just bring Palmer on at this point in terms of, in maybe 10 minutes, 65th minute. Give him 35 minutes to, or not 35, 25 minutes. Give him 25 minutes to play. I think we can win it if we just bring on Palmer. But immediately Jackson has brought life to this game in an otherwise, thinking if we came into this second half with Nkunku as our front man, it would be more of the same shit. Whereas Jackson, as I said, has completely changed this game. It just seems... Before, it was like, where the hell is the goal going to come from? Whereas now it just seems like it's a matter of time before we find a goal. Late challenge there from Wisa on Tosin. James gets the ball under control. Finds Caicedo. Back to Tosin. Caicedo. Strange ball. Taken down by Madueke eventually. Jesus. Frog in my throat. Intercepted there. That counter-attack closed down nicely by Reece James. Jadon Sancho. Lucky not to give the ball away there. This could be a really good attack, except he gives it to Sancho. So you already know what's happened now that the ball was going to him. Brentford on the attack. Palmer coming on. Should only be a matter of time at this point. I don't know what on earth we're doing resting him at this point. Unless there is a knock that we don't know about, but not all four of them can't have a fucking knock. We're looking so much better than the first half. Night and day, really. Just had an injection of pace. So much more enthusiasm in them now. Again, like I say, Palmer just needs to come on. Maybe Neto as well. And I think we could be laughing. Arguably, just play the players that he drops. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Oh, and there we go. Oh, what's the point? Neto and Palmer both coming on. So that's Jackson, Neto, and Palmer all back on the pitch. What in the fuck was the point in the first place? I just knew it was like it had to come. It had to happen. You can't expect to score with the lineup that he put out. What would be funny now is that we concede now that everyone's on. It would be like, wow, mate, you win some, you lose some, eh, Maresca, eh? You know? What can you do? Lovely play by Caicedo. Fucking hell. Palmer gives it away. It's going to be a free kick, though. Palmer just so unnecessary, pushing him out the way there. What are you trying to get booked, you fucking idiot? An hour gone. An hour gone. He's brought him on sooner than I was expecting. It's got to be said. He's one-upped me there. I did say to bring him on around the 65th, give him 25 minutes, but he's given him just over 30. We're lucky. We've been blessed. A lovely pass from Nicholas Jackson finds Cole Palmer. Jadon Sancho is to his left. He's chosen to do completely the opposite. It's Jackson. So much space in the middle. Great shot! Oh, fucking hell. Pedro Neto with an absolute schwapper. Flecken with a great save. Sends it out for a corner ball. It's Jackson linking up with Palmer. Palmer back to Jackson. Jackson to Neto. It's almost like it's a winning combination. But no, he thought, let's fucking bench all of our best players in a game that we have to win, but now give them half an hour to work something up. Fucking idiots. If we don't win here, it's on him. It is 100% on Maresca here. Blazed over the bar by Malo Gusto. Maresca readying something else up. So many baldies in our backroom staff. Caballero, arguably the baldest of them all. Get up. Free kick given to Chelsea. Rightfully so. Sanchez. Caicedo with a fantastic run going through here now. Enzo. Pedro Neto. Cuts inside, shot. We're mustering up more shots here now. It's an easy save for the goalkeeper, but a great effort. Already so much better than we were in the first half. But at least we'll be well rested for the Warsaw game, eh? Played out wide. Brentford are starting to crumble here. Play on in. Great chance all the way. And Jadon Sancho's nowhere to be seen at the back post. Cleared away for a corner ball. Goodness me. It seems like a matter of time. It's just a matter of when rather than if Chelsea score. Jackson, he's got to do better than that at the near post. And Sancho has to be clearer. He has to be nearer to the action there. Great chance, headed! Crossed in again by James and then saved by the keeper. Fuck me, we're getting chance after chance after chance here. And then Bremo could be through here. Sanchez comes, collects. Jesus Christ, the counter-attack looked on there for Brentford. And now we're back on it. Neto. Jadon Sancho. The game is picking up in pace, to say the least. Neto plays off. It's Palmer. Palmer! Just wide. Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought? Ryan, mate, I appreciate the compliment. I try my hardest, you know? Try and bring you the best commentary I possibly can. We're getting good chances. We are. We are. Player down in their box at the moment. I've got a chance to read through some comments. Please do smash the like button. There's well over 200 of you here right now. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate it. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the bell notification. I will be live after the game for a full-time match review, and I'll be live tomorrow for the Leicester-Newcastle game for more Top 4 watch. So keep your eyes peeled for all the action. And what I will say is we've got some other games coming up as well. Obviously, Thursday, we've got Liga Warsaw. Friday, are there any games? There's no games on Friday, but Saturday, I will be doing the 3 p.m. kickoffs. So if you want some 3 p.m. action, if you want to come in for a little chit-chat, during the 3 p.m. games, Brighton versus Leicester, Forest versus Everton, and Southampton versus Aston Villa are the 3 p.m. kickoffs that game. That day before we play Ipswich. The early kickoff is Man City versus Palace, so we can talk about what happened there. And then, of course, later on in the evening, it's Arsenal versus Brentford. So 3 p.m. kickoffs next Saturday. I'll be live for those games for more Top 4 watch. So do tune in for that. The player's gone off now, and the play is going to continue. Still 2-0 for Tottenham against Southampton, and 3-1 to Fulham against league leaders Liverpool. It's not just the top 4 that's interesting at the moment. You'd argue Forest are absolutely out of the running for the title, but Arsenal, could they have a chance? Could they have a chance? I fucking hope not. Here's James. Up against Mbuemo. Slips. Always worry when James slips because you think, oh, how's that hamstring going to handle that? It seems okay. Malo Gusto. Enzo Fernandez. Gusto again. Palmer. Caicedo. We need Palmer to really be on form today. I know he got an assist against Tottenham the other day, but fuck me, please. Pull something out of the fucking, something. Just anything. For the love of God. Over the top! Gusto could be through. Oh, God. How no one saw. He's just so late seeing that run. What a chance. Chalobah back to Sanchez. Chalobah standing at the bar with Trevor Chalobah. Sanchez. Brilliant ball forwards. If Enzo can get to it, he does. Here's Neto. Players in the middle. Sancho making his way over to the right-hand side. Crossed in. Saved by the keeper. Just over 20 minutes to play. Are we running out of ideas? It's a bit early for that, but free kick to Brentford. James, the culprit. No clean sheets for Brentford all season. All season. They've had 18 home games in the Premier League and in cup competition. They have not had a clean sheet. As it stands, 0-0. This would be the first time they've had a clean sheet this season. Fucking, who would have thought, eh? Who would have fucking guessed that Chelsea be the one to fuck that up? Who thought Chelsea be the ones to give Brentford their first clean sheet? Eh? Embarrassing if that ends up happening. Get it away. Oh, James, what are you doing? He's had a couple of mistakes in this game. So many fucking kicks. Booting the ball about. A minute to go until 70. Great run. Brentford with a chance here. He sent Gusto, and it's... I tell you what. Absolutely no clue how that hasn't gone in. They should be 1-0 up. Brentford should be 1-0 up. What a chance for them there. They've absolutely squandered it. Yeah. Sanchez. He's resorted to booting it over the top, which, from what I'm aware, Maresca absolutely hates that Route 1 football, but it seems to be working. Enzo, Neto. Gusto. Caicedo. Brentford just defending well enough. The low block causing issues for Chelsea once again. Who would have fucking thunk that one, eh? Gusto. Gusto again. Oh, Palmer. Oh, if you can find... Jadon Sancho was so open there. Caicedo. Chance again. It's an absolute mess in the box. Oh, come on, Palmer. Fuck me. Sancho was so open. And I know he's not going to do fuck all with it, but what a chance. Oh, here we go. Reeses in. Crosses it in. Brilliant save from Sanchez. Keeps it out. And the offside flag goes. Jesus Christ. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. Once again, thank you to all of you that have tuned in today. Really do appreciate each and every one of you. Just over 15 minutes to play. We've got a treacherous run to the end of the season. So please do join me for the remainder of the season. It's a ball over the top. Jackson could be in, and the keeper just gets there in time. But as I said, please do join me for the rest of the season. It's we're gonna have a lot. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Listen, after the Everton game, I'll be able to have a drink with the game, if you can believe that. It's been 100 days nearly. 2 weeks to go. 2 weeks tomorrow is day 100. And I mean, the Everton game, I'll be able to drink actually. So we'll crack open a beer for the Everton game. Here's Palmer. Comes out to Sancho. Play it back, son. You knew you weren't going to go anywhere. You knew you weren't going to get anywhere there, for fuck's sake. James. Oh, God. Comes out again. Caicedo. We are going to be so lucky to get a goal here. It is going to take something special to get a goal here today. Enzo, if he has a shot here, he does. It's way over the bar. God, he had so much time. Couldn't have been more right about the keepers turning up against us. Fuck me. Every time, innit? Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Linda. Kukurea is coming on. Well, I never thought we'd be cheering on Man United, but we find ourselves in a position where we need Man United to win against Man City today in the Manchester derby. I'd love to do a watch along for it, but I'd also love to watch it from the comfort of my sofa today, as I've been doing a lot of watch alongs lately. Plus, everyone and their fucking granny's going to do a watch along today, so I don't really see the fucking point. Fulham 3, Liverpool 2. Watch along from the sofa. Not that sofa. It's in the living room. Oh, God. A mistake. A mistake. A mistake. Vista takes it a bit too far away. Get up. Get the ball out. Goal kick. Shit. That was close. That was not good. 14 minutes to go. We're about to make a substitution. It's Reece James coming off, because obviously wouldn't be Malo Gusto, would it? I'm standing at the bar. We trade a Chalaba. Oh dear, oh dear. We'll see how it ends, but as of right now, if the game was to end right now, it is the biggest I told you so. It's the biggest, wow, who could have seen this coming? You know? It's the biggest pile of fucking shot. Maresca saying it was worth the risk. In hindsight, I probably should have gone a bit more attacking. He won't admit that actually at all. That's complete bollocks. There's no way he'll admit that his tactics were wrong. But the truth of the matter is, he's got the tactics wrong. Anyone with a fucking brain would be able to tell you, looking at that lineup, that that's not the way to go. In this time of season, not to sound like Superintendent Chalmers. Crossed in. Corner ball. In this time of season, in this location, at this time of year, located just down the road, you don't go weak. You don't go fucking weak against Brentford. Does he even realise it's a fucking derby? Obviously, you want to win every game, but you want to win these games even more, even regardless of the time of the season as well. Mbuemo with a very lucky touch. Brentford are on the counter here. Mbuemo to be the obvious goal scorer here. It's a good save by Sanchez. Fucking hell. My whole life flashed before my eyes there. Oh, God. 11 minutes to go. Sanchez being forced to make some good saves. Something that's not necessarily in his fucking arsenal. Excuse the pun. Oh, and Mbuemo coming off. Oh, no. Is he going for the corner? I was going to say, bringing in, fucking being their best player. Apart from their goalkeeper, who's prime fucking Buffon today. Here's Mbuemo. Crossed in. How they haven't scored there, I do not know. The chance of the game. The ball comes in. Absolutely no one defending him. He heads it into the ground and it goes over the bar. Brentford should be 1-0 up there. Brentford should be 1-0 up. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Oh, it's done. It's done. Unless we get lucky and United beat City today, we've still got Aston Villa up our arse. Newcastle have 2 games in hand. Jesus Christ! I look away for 1 second. Visa's nearly put it in the back of the net. Sanchez was stretched. Brentford are knocking. Oh my God. What are we doing? Oh my God. I think Sanchez may have got to that. He may have got to it. Ball comes in. A kick over the head. Visa's there and just gets a glancing head on it and just sends it wide. Sanchez is full on fucking flailing for it like a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. Here's Sancho. Inside. Enzo, give me something to fucking cheer about, for God's sake. Get up! Fucking cheat! Right, they're down to... No, don't kick it out. Do not kick it out. Inside, great pass. Parra! Ah. Neto. Cross it in. Gusto. Fucking shit! What's happened to Gusto's crossing ability? For fuck's sake. Last 2 seasons, he's arguably had the best cross on him out of anyone in the fucking league. He could go toe-to-toe with anyone. His crossing has been fucking shit. Oh my God, man. Big thank you to everyone that subscribed today. We've had quite a good turnout in terms of subscribers. 30 away from 10.8k. It's been a slow fucking journey on 10.7, I'll tell you that much. But thank you to each and every one of you that has subscribed today. Oh, 6.5 minutes to play, and it's not looking good. If anyone looks like they're going to score, it's Brentford, that's for sure. It would be truly last ditch if we could pull something off here. Sancho fouled. Oh my God, how is that a foul? Brentford are so winning this game. I can fucking feel it. I can feel it in my nuts. Something rotten. It's just so obviously Brentford are going to score. If anyone's going to score, it ain't fucking us. I'll tell you that much. Take a draw at this point. That said, Palmer's on a fucking mazy run. Plays it out. Neto. Cucurella. Not Cucurella, Gusto. Free kick given against Enzo. And a booking for Enzo as well. Brilliant. Free kick in a dangerous position. In it comes. Back post. Taken down well by Sanchez. Played over. Palmer. Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez has a shot. Saved by the keeper easily. I just really do not have any time for Maresca coming out after this saying, you know, sometimes in life you take chances, sometimes in life you need to take risks, and unfortunately it didn't pay off this game, but a draw's better than a win. A draw's better than a loss, sorry. You know, points are better than no points, and it's like, fuck off, you bald idiot. Minute to go. Can we muster up anything? 4 minutes. Oh, dear. Snapshot. Dragged wide by Enzo. So dead, isn't it? So avoidable. If he'd had just gone with these players to begin with, it's almost like we just, he was like, we don't need, you know, let's just fuck those first 45 minutes off. Four minutes added on. Let's hope for a miracle. Enzo. Fuck's sake, man. What a fucking idiot. No urgency here at all. Sanchez looks for Cucurella, finds him. Don't give a free kick away, for the love of God. Cleared. Nice pass, first time. Play it inside, Sancho! Hurry up, cunt! Caicedo. Palmer. Neto. Oh my God, get in! One of you. Sancho. Fucking hurry up, back post. Cleared away. Fuck! Two minutes to go. Fuck's sake, man. What an absolute joke. That's got to be what. That's got to go down as one of the worst managerial decisions you'll see in quite some time. This time of season against these opponents at this ground, you think, yeah, let's drop all of our fucking top players. For what reason? What reason? You fucking bald idiot. It's over, man, innit? Last chance. Neto fouled. Chelsea free kick. Fuck off, Oliver, you cunt. Fuck off! As if it's going to make any difference, you fucking nerd. Come on, boys, please. Please. Neto. Gusto. Oh. Palmer turn. Absolutely blast it over the bar. Fucking idiot. Well, there you go. Fucking joke. Absolute fucking joke, man. What a stupid, bald cunt. Fucking idiot. Oh my God, man. Honest to fucking God. What is his problem? 0-0. Full-time whistle goes. I'll be live in 10 minutes' time for a live review. I'll see you then. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you for all the likes and all the support. I really do appreciate it. Smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Chelsea in 4th still, but only for a few more minutes, it would seem. Manchester City have Manchester United later on this afternoon, and they could overtake us. Aston Villa are close to us. Newcastle have 2 games in hand over us. We still have to play them, but you would imagine that Newcastle are now the favourites to take over that 4th place position if they win their next 2 games in hand. Leicester and Crystal Palace are up for them next. Thank you for watching. I will see you